Hey there, Lucas Catton here. On some short sleep, thanks to my youngest wanting to get up before 5 o'clock this morning. But anyways, I've had this thought that's been kind of lingering for a few days, and I wanted to take a moment to express it, and that's surrounding the idea of connection and belonging. And I think that so much of our lives nowadays are very surface oriented only, and that there's not a lot of deeper connection that occurs. And social media has been largely responsible for this, and our cell phones, and it's easy to see people that are staring at their screen, and I'm guilty of it as much as anyone else, and not engaging with the world around them. And that I think what social media represents in its vast usage is actually the desire for connection, is that people are craving that and they're searching for that, and this isn't meeting that. And the only thing that can actually produce real connection is real connection. And whether that's with people, with nature, with art, with animals, you name it, there are so many different ways that we can connect with ourselves, with other people, and with life around us. And that's one of the things that I aim to have more of in the coming year, more meaningful connection. And that's something that I would recommend and even challenge you to do is, when you're around people and you have largely surface communication with them, about talking about things that in general don't maybe matter as much, but that's kind of what we fall into very easily. And I think that, most of us are actually thinking about things that maybe matter a little bit more, but we don't express it often enough, either for fear of how we're going to be judged, or fear for the response, or, fear for somehow being condemned or looked down upon or made fun of or anything like that. But just as much as you or me or other people are feeling that same thing, so are those who they are with. They're also craving connection. They're also thinking things that they would rather be talking about, or they're yearning to discuss and looking for a place to belong. These things are inherent to all of us. And even if you're an introvert like me, where it takes a lot of effort to get out and do so, I always feel better having had a deeper engagement with someone and either talking about or appreciating or doing something that has more meaning, and feeling a sense of connection. It's easy for me to do this with, my wife and my kids and other immediate family members and things like that. And all of us, for most of us, that's our closest friends and relatives. That's the natural place to go. But let's go beyond that even. Yes, let's increase that connection within our smaller circles, but let's go beyond that and try to connect with other people more so. And let's stop looking for differences and things to fight about, and maybe looking for more similarities and things that we can really agree on and support and show a lot more positivity in general. And I think that as we do that, we naturally have this warmer feeling, and we have a greater sense of connection. And what happens with that is that we also have a greater sense of belonging. We don't feel so much of an outsider or a loner or those kinds of things. Things that I'm, these are labels that I've felt myself that I'm also trying to shed. And again, so coming up in the new year, or today, doesn't have to wait for any particular time. Think about searching for and acting on finding deeper connection in our lives. And if you do so, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be thankful that you did, and I'd love to hear the result. And if you're interested in connecting, meeting up, anything like that, feel free to reach out anytime, lucascatton.com, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.